Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is Tennis Now presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today and it ships today. The season's final Grand Slam was a spectacular suspense show. The 2021 U.S. Open gave us charming Cinderella stories, massive upsets, epic five-setters, controversial bathroom breaks, wild whirlwind comebacks, the remnants of Hurricane Ida wreaking havoc, and it all climaxed with history on the line when world number 2 Daniil Medvedev swept world number 1 Novak Djokovic. It's a U.S. Open that began with many fans mourning absent champions. Superstars like Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, Serena and Venus Williams, Dominic Thiem and Stan Wawrinka were all out. But it ended with some fresh faces, magical moments, and inspired maiden major champions. Frankly, the electric U.S. Open brought the buzz back to the sport. In our view, it's going to go down as the most exciting U.S. Open in open-era history, and here are 5 reasons why. First, the fanfare. Arthur Ashe Stadium was rocking as the Open became the first tournament since the pandemic to welcome 100% full-capacity crowds. And that's important because U.S. Open fans are to Arthur Ashe Stadium what New Year's Eve revelers are to Times Square. They bring tons of energy, and players thrive on the electricity. We saw players including Carlos Alcaraz, Jenson Brooksby, Leylah Fernandez, Emma Raducanu, Shelby Rogers, Frances Tiafoe, Daniil Medvedev, and Novak Djokovic all plug into that energy to power through their matches. We saw champions including Naomi Osaka, Ash Barty, and Stefanos Tsitsipas all feel the force of the fans in their upset losses. Number 4, marathon men. The U.S. Open gave us an astounding 36 five-set matches, the most in open-era history. In 1983, there were 35 five-setters. 7 of the 16 men's third-round matches went the distance, including Carlos Alcaraz out-dueling Stefanos Tsitsipas in a 5-set tiebreaker, Dan Evans edging Alexei Popyrin in a 5th-set tiebreaker, Frances Tiafoe toppled Andrei Rublev in 5 sets, Felix Auger-Aliassime outlasted Roberto Bautista Agut in 5 sets. And then there was Jenson Brooksby going the distance to defeat Aslan Karatsev. Players left it all on the court, and fans were rewarded with some spectacular matches. Number 3, controversy and conflict. Now, you know there's always a little conflict, and this time it was aimed straight at Stefanos Tsitsipas. Andy Murray and Alexander Zverev ripped into Steph over extended bathroom breaks. Murray said he lost respect for the Greek, and Zverev claimed once again that he may be getting coached via text message from his dad. For the record, Stefanos calls those charges absurd and says he only takes the breaks to change his clothes. And by the way, Novak Djokovic defends Steph on this issue. In a battle of Grand Slam champs, Barbara Krejcikova took a medical timeout before she served at 5-6 in the second set against Garbiñe Muguruza. She went on to win that match, and Muguruza let her hear about that timeout, calling it unprofessional. Barbara did apologize at the net and later said she had been suffering dizziness. Our number 2 reason why this is the most exciting U.S. Open in the Open era. History halted and major magic. Daniil Medvedev stopped Novak Djokovic from making history, completing the calendar slam. We saw a dazzling 18-year-old Emma Raducanu light up New York City with dynamic play, affable charm, and a megawatt smile, becoming the first qualifier in history, male or female, to win a Grand Slam singles title. Emma is the youngest woman to lift a slam trophy since a 17-year-old Maria Sharapova won Wimbledon in 2004. It's the first U.S. Open women's final of unseeded players, a Cinderella clash between 2 teenagers. Emma Raducanu and the feisty 19-year-old Canadian Leylah Fernandez, who won fans with her beaming smile and her tenacity on court. Leylah had already knocked off 2 former champs, Naomi Osaka and Angelique Kerber, and beat 3 top 5 ranked players, becoming the youngest woman to defeat 3 top 5 foes at a slam since the 17-year-old Serena Williams did it, winning the 1999 U.S. Open. More magic moments. While Novak's dream of a calendar Grand Slam was shattered, world number 1 quad wheelchair player Dylan Alcott pulled off the Golden Slam in New York. The Aussie is the first man to win a Golden Slam, all 4 majors, and a Paralympic gold medal in the same calendar year. It is an amazing achievement. Samantha Stosur partnered Shuai Zhang to the U.S. Open doubles crown 16 years after she won her first U.S. Open doubles title and 10 years after she beat Serena to win the singles crown. And topping our list, the power of pure joy. The pandemic has been very tough on players and fans, with some stars struggling mightily with mental health issues due to the pandemic. But the two young women finalists, Emma and Layla, brought back the pure joy of playing the sport we all love. The enthusiasm, the energy, the excitement of playing in the biggest stadium in the world brought out the best in many. We also appreciated the class and grace shown by so many players. A tearful Nole gave Daniil a warm embrace at the net, praised him as a worthy champion, and thanked the crowd for their heartfelt support. Though Novak's big dream was denied, he received a very long overdue outpouring of respect and love from New York fans. And after their match, Daniil declared him the GOAT. It was also very touching to see teenagers Emma and Layla, who played their final on 9/11, a very tragic day in New York City history, show their class and poise, paying tribute to victims, heroes, and survivors of 9/11. All in all, an absolutely amazing U.S. Open for us. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I'm Grace Carter. We'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.